Yes, yes, Pookie. There is a particular booty. And it goes like this. Hey, I'd like to say, get your booty on the floor tonight. Hey, I'd like to say, make everything alright. Hey, I'd like to say, get your booty on the floor tonight. When you're dancing under the disco lights, everything is gonna go alright. I said, hey, get your booty on the floor tonight. Get your booty on the floor. Let everybody see you shake the money maker. Yeah, let them see what he gave you. So get on the floor, shake that booty, shake the booty tonight. Hey, I'd like to say, get on the floor and shake the booty, shake the booty, I hope that cleared everything up for you, Pookie. Is shake the booty, shake the boop boop. I was just singing a song about shaking booty. Oh God, it's always, you know, it's always such a magical thing to shake a booty. Hello, Justine. Everybody's shaking their booties, and I just think that this is, I don't know. You know, it might not always be a good thing to shake the booty. I mean, if you have gas or something, maybe you might not want to shake the booty. But other than that, you know, you might want to shake the booty. Shake the booty tonight. You know, hey y'all, I seen some crazy shit today, and we were talking about it at the office. So the Powerball thing or something is like $1 billion something dollars or something. So there's a company that we were talking about that is going to win the lottery in the Powerball. And you say, well, Powerball, how do you know this? Well, because there's less than 1 billion chances, so they're buying every possible combination. You can buy every possible combination for the Powerball and win. I think they said that every possible combination for the Powerball is something like 1 Uh, yeah, so it's going to get one tomorrow, Pookie, because they're saying you can buy every possible combination for something like uh, 1.3 billion chances, and 1.3 billion chances you can buy, or 1.3 million chances you can uh, poison and bye, Rachel. You can buy every possible chance um, to win the Powerball. So that. So, and there's a company that does that. So they're going to win. I need to find a movie. I need to find a movie. Oh wait, let me. Oh hey y'all know what I'm doing? I should tell this lady to come on here. So I hate when people are like, "Hey, listen, will you take this amount of money for you want $60 for something? I'm going to give you 25. Where can I come pick it up? Tell you where you can pick it up. You can pick it up in hell, because that's where you can go. You can go straight to hell. I got the item listed for $60. You want to come pick it up for 25? Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that. 10 o'clock at night. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, it's gonna be okay. Let's see. Oh God. That's this guy where the fender was made. And he was like at Guitar Center. I just asked this guy where the Fender guitar that he has for sale, where was it made? What country was it made? And he texted me and said that it was made at Guitar Center. And I don't know. Let's see if I can pull this up. And I don't really need a pet. Y'all know I don't need a pet. But look, this lady caught this. God damn it. Y'all see that? It's hard to see. But the lady caught a mole in this trap. And she said that, they're all in her yard. And that she was giving it up for snake food. She was actually said, if you want to come by, this is alive, and you can have it for snake food. And I said, I want him for a pet. Let's see. Please show. It's bad. But she says she catches them all the time. And I said, can I have one for a pet? And she was like, you're a little bit strange. Do you know that they eat and destroy yards and stuff? I'm like, yes, but he's cool. He's cool. He's got the little hands. I want one for a pet. She's like, wow, you're a long ways off and you'll drive that far to come get this thing? I'm like, yes. And I said, and I told her, I said, my wife doesn't want me to have one, so I know it must be the right thing to do. But she said she's going to get me a live one. She said that she usually would not do that, but for some reason I'm funny, and she's going to do it. So she's going to give me a live mole. And I don't know what to feed it. What do you think? It like eats worms or something? And do you think him and Chunk are going to get along? And this is This is something I saw today. Stop it! I saw this on and this lady will really be okay with this. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh, she took down the. Oh, she took me down, but she wanted to add me as a friend. What a nice lady. So this lady, this lady right here, God bless. Okay, can y'all see that? This lady put her husband on Facebook Marketplace and said that he is a hoe and that he cheated on her with a dude, and she was kind of upset about it. And I sent her a little thing that said, "Is this product still available?" And she was laughing. She was laughing, and that was funny. So what I want to see, keeping a mole as a pet is not advisable. They are wild animals and cannot be domesticated and require specific, complex environments to mimic their underground tunnels and thrive. So you're saying it's a challenge? Justine, if you'd seen some of the animals I've had in my life, you'd be like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with this dude?" I'm going to tell you right now, Justine, I don't think there's any animal around that's harder than a raccoon. I think a monkey would be easier than a raccoon. I've raised like 3 raccoons, and they're just so hard, Jackie Sins. I raised a screech owl one time. That was hard. I raised a crow. The crow, oh, hey, do y'all want to hear a pole vault story? Oh my God, that's probably not a good one. Oh no, Justine, the raccoons are so bad. The one I had, George Cooney, he tried to rip the hair out of my head. There's parts of my house that he tore up that will never be the same. I got a pet. Well, I didn't get a pet. So me and my cousin, we were out at this lake, and let's just say there was reasons, and that's not important. No, George Cooney is not dead. George Cooney is down on our farm, and still mean as shit. Oh my God. When George Cooney hit adolescence, that's when we had to let George Cooney go and back into the wild. And I don't get these animals usually to get I usually don't get them to be like getting pets. I get them to save them. And I figure if I get the mole, I will be saving it for sure, because the lady sent it to a snake. I don't want to like get her off on that. It was the crow though. So we come across, and there's 2 baby crows on the ground. And this was back in the 80s or so. And my cousin's crow never really took to him. And he let him go pretty quick. My crow thought I was its mama. And a bunch of people really freak out on crows. They're like, wow, like you're evil or something, Hey, Willie. They're like, this dude is like got something going on. There's a wild crow sitting on him, and he's not on a string or anything. The crow's flying all around the freaking neighborhood and will not leave this dude. Well, that's because the crow thought I was its mama. This is a sad story, y'all. And so I had this friend that kept on, I kind of even wait until you hear this story. This is going to add to that, Pookie. And this really happened. This is a true story. So I had a friend, and he was like, man, dude, I want your crow. And I'm like, no, dude, chill. Like, quit saying that shit. You're freaking me out. Well, I come home, and the door to my apartment is busted open. Wow. Nothing is missing. Of course, I'm pole vault. I got guitars and stuff and amps and stuff sitting right in the door. Nothing's missing and the door's hanging open. Wait, what's missing? The bird. Right. The bird. The crow. So I go straight to the dude's house that's been saying, hey, I'm going to take that bird. I want that bird at no cost. I will not stop until I have that bird. That's the coolest thing. And that bird will change my life. Blah, 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 blah. I want that bird. So I go to his house. We're still in high school. And me and my cousin, which y'all get to hear about all the time, he was the one that we were doing bad drugs and peeing on ourselves and all the crazy shit we did. And we go and we hear him, and he's talking, and he's like, fuck them. Fuck them. And I'm like, no, that motherfucker didn't. This is his mom's house. We're on like high school. So me and my cousin, we kicked the frickin' door in. There on the front couch, he is having relations with his sister. That's right. The dude was having relationships with his sister on the couch. He gets up and was like, what in the hell are y'all doing? And I'm like, dude, you got my crow. He's like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And you know what? I'm like, dude, he's like begging me, hey, please, don't beat the living shit out of me. I didn't take your bird. Well, I kind of believe him for a minute, and I say, if I find out that you took my bird, you're gonna be in big, big trouble, dude. I go home. My mom is sitting on the couch, and she's like crying. I'm like, Mom, what's wrong? Well, this is really a crazy, crazy day, right? And she's like, your crow, it's dead. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? She said, it got behind your guitar amp and fried like chicken. I'm like, oh fuck. So I was really disappointed at that. And I told this story at the school the next day. And the dude had to move. The dude actually moved. And he didn't come to school that day. And he was like, ask some people, you know. And they're like, Povalt and his cousin are at school talking about how you were screwing your sister. And he quit going to school. The end. Was that a crazy enough story for y'all about a crow? A crow and you know, and this guy screwing his sister, and this is just crazy, crazy story. I mean, you know, at least he wasn't a crow stealer, huh? Right? All right. I kind of felt bad about it. I really felt bad about it. I felt bad about it. You know, and y'all being on my side and being my friend, you're supposed to tell me, Paula, it's okay that you went to school and told everybody that guy was banging his sister. Because I mean, you know, I guess it wasn't any of my business, and he didn't. Was that a happy ending? I just really don't know. I don't think so, Willie. Because like I said, I really, to this day, I'm like, wow, you know, we ruined that dude's life. I even talk to my cousin still to this day. You know, maybe we shouldn't have told. And my cousin's take on it is like, dude, we didn't make him bang his sister, and you know, and all he had to do was quit hanging out with his sister there and come answer the door and say, hey, what's up? I didn't steal your crow. I mean, can you believe this guy, Michael Sons? All you had to do is say, I did not steal your crow, Povalt. And, you know, I'm not screwing my sister. Well, she seemed to be happy about it. He seemed to be happy about it. And I don't really think it was like their first time. But, you know, you would think that they would have stopped with us banging on the door. And I really, when I went to school the next day, it was, you know, I was kind of upset about my bird dying. I wasn't really like out there like, hey, this guy was banging his sister. I was like, man, I was looking. My cousin was really the one that was telling the most people. But I was like, yeah, I was looking for, he was telling everybody, he was like, tell him, dude. We went in, like, he was boning his sister. And I was like, yeah, dude, but like my bird's dead. And it was so freaky that people at the school, at the freaking high school, was actually like, hey, wow. Oh, shit, dude. Povalt, your bird's dead. And here's the thing. I went to a school, and it's on Facebook. It was called Valley View Learning Center. And I don't think any other place like this existed. It was a high school where you could smoke cigarettes, eat and drink in class. There was no bells. You bubbled in dots. and to get back and forth, and I mean everybody in the school was just freaking out there. It was like, one of those kind of things. What am I gonna do? No, it wasn't boys town. There's chicks there too, bird finger. Man, there's a lot of hot chicks too, because it was only where the bad kids went. Even though I was a good, I did check. I did check my email. I got it, Michael. I just, you would not believe. I told Sunshine, I had to do a toss up when I got home today. If I was going to mow the yard, or was I going to take an hour nap before the show? And it's getting so I don't have cigarette breath kisses. Yum. Yeah, but yeah, our school, Willie, had a cemetery down there, and really weird, man. We'd go down there and I needed to take a nap, so I did try to take a nap, Pookie, instead of mowing. But I have I've been working with the Devil's Nipple. The Devil's Nipple's working on his band camp, and working on getting in DistroKid, and Povalt's got a new album coming out and sometime or some shit or something. Hey, I gotta show y'all my picture. Yeah, y'all seen it on Valley Show probably. Watch this. Come here, picture. Come here, picture. So, look at this. And I am not using the software. You see down here, this says good luck, the Devil's Nipple, and then it has a little Devil's Nipple logo there. See, I need to turn on the comments and stuff. But I got this at a estate sale for see if we can get a good. I got this at an estate sale for $4, and I thought maybe I could use it. And here's the thing: I did a Google search with the car. And it came up, and it had the ladies today. So she's doing real good. She's looking real good. She's still looking good and stuff. But it is 20, 30 years later. And I recognize the place that she's at. She's at the State Fair. She's at the Texas State Fair. And that's because right up here is the Ferris wheel. The Texas State Fair. When you come into Dallas, Texas, you will see the Texas State Fair Ferris wheel, and it is right there. So, and I thought that was retro, Seeing that retro? Isn't that retro? That is retro, man. Hot rod with the hot chick on it. I seen something the other day. I was going to buy it. And I'm going to tell you right now, you know how you can tell when something's really old now, posters are old, is if they have a hot chick on them. I guess that's not, yeah, it's very retro. So, the name of the album, see, beautiful segue there, Pookie. Let's see. I'm going to try to, Let's open it up first. Let's open it up first. I uploaded Windows 11 right before this show because I like conflict in my life. So y'all will notice that I'm on Windows 11. Probably. You will also notice the camera is kind of doing some zooming in and zooming out kind of things. Okay. And I need to so the name of the first Devil's Nipples, the Devil's Nipple album, the very first album, is going to be named Retro. And these are the album covers I've been thinking about. That one's kind of cool. That one's kind of cool. And that one's kind of cool. Those are the three that I got right now. And I just, thought, like I said, retro. I kind of like the cursive writing. Wish the cursive writing was on these. That one's kind of cool. I don't know. But I got to get over. I've got to remaster the Devil's Nipples tracks. I will say that the homepage of the Devil's Nipple looks really, really cool. There's a song that Devil's Nipple put out last week. Number 3 has Big Boobs. Big Boobs was like actually one of the things that put into the thing. And okay, number 3, y'all like, and 1 and 3. Okay, and look, this is look at the site. Now, I would go with this. Now, this is it's just not in the right format. That is the top banner of the page. And just helping the Devil's Nipple out with this kind of stuff, It's but I like the look. I really like the look of this page. It's kind of like, it's like cooler than Pobalt's page, because you see how the Devil's Nipple has put a artwork with each song. And if you see right here, this is Alley Patches. That's pretty freaking cool. Alley Patches artwork right here. The King of Jankum. This is Reflections. This is Alley Patches. Can't move it. Move it. Move. Oh, what are you doing? You doing, Pogart? Anyhow, that's Reflections. And that's Alley Patches thing. Yeah, the top of the page. And Valerie Bot made the Devil's Nipple logo right here. And like I said, Valerie Bot did this. Alley Patches did that. Let's see. Sunshine Archer is on a couple of these with the Devil's Nipple. And let's see. Right here. E. Urban, Sunshine Archer, and Devil's Nipple did a collab. Really, really cool stuff. Really, it's really fun. Now, the Pogart page is really fun too, but it is it's more like hardcore serious stuff and like I'm really trying to get into the like drug scene overseas. So if you're overseas, let me know and I can send you like an album and could you drop it off by the local drug den? I'm really trying to get into the because let's face it, that's what that's about. I did make a Devil's Nipple song for Song Timber just like a little flyer I'm putting out there for everyone. Um, so right here, it's called Piss Lips, and I had to put out a disclaimer today. In no way or form or fashion is Piss Lips to be uh, directed towards Sunshine Archer in any way. She says that she thinks that people will associate her with something that the devil's nipple would say, and that's preposterous. So after talking with her after talking to her legal team, Willie, that is not. And then we got Evil, which was made last week, was Evil Knievel song, and then there's Farrah, and this song was about Farrah Fawcett, and then Needles and Quicksand. And that was back because, like, back in the 70s, man, everybody thought that, like, Needles and Quicksand was going to be, like, really bad shit, like, oh, my God, the year 2000, we thought the world was going to end in the year 2000, so hell, we're already 25 years past that. But we thought, like, oh, wow, the 90s is going to be plagued with needles and that kill you and quicksand. I didn't realize there was not going to be any quicksand. Yeah. She is above that, Birdfinger. I'm committed to say legally. Okay, and then I got Golden Chains. Golden Chains is a song about how back in the 70s it didn't matter what you looked like as long as you had some golden chains, on your shirt, like when you had your shirt unbuttoned down to like your belly button, you had some golden chains. Chick be like, oh my God, look at that freak. Oh my God, is that golden chains? What are you trying to say, Camellia? That devil's nipple doesn't have class? Look, that's love. That's love. Piss Lips is a love song. My God. Oh my God, I'm taking damage here. Then Scott Baio is dead. Scott Baio is dead. That's about a whole culture being gone and stuff, man. John Travolta. Do I even have to? Yeah, you got to put respect on John Travolta's name. And then King of Jankum. My God. And a lot of people don't know who Christina Gontark is. I tell you what, you go watch, you go find Christina Gontark, and you're going to be like, holy shit, Povo, what the fuck are you on? But anyways, there was a Sublime album that had this guy at the end of the album called Theodore Raleigh Sakers, and he was talking about this lady, Christina Gontark, and there you go. Madness is really a crazy track. It has symbolism of the devil with a bird that's called tit, a tit bird, devil, tit, devil's nipple, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of symbolic, stuff and all that. Anyways, whatever. There's devils. This is the songs. And I really did like FYBS, the fibs. That's fuck you bullshit. Yeah. Never had a chain dangled in your face. Come on. Yeah. And that's what the song is about. It's a really nice song. It's a really nice song. Once again, it's so retro. It talks about golden chains and all that kind of stuff. So you never know what's going to happen. I got a banana. Did y'all see that a frog got loose in my office today? I was like, oh my God. And he's loose still. So, I don't know. I think he's going to come out. Did y'all see the frog get loose in my office today? It's going to be okay. Let's see. I was like, I really didn't want that to happen. But, shit happens. Let's see, where are you? Okay, there you are. There you go. Okay. Yeah, okay, this happened today, and I didn't want this to happen. Hey, I'm gonna like that. I like my own stuff. Look, no, here we go.
Hey, look who I found outside. Hello. What are you doing? Oh my God, where did you go? Oh my God. Oh, there you are. Come back. Come back. No. Oh my God. Stop it. Hey. Look who I found outside.
See, here's the frog. Oh, Froggy.
Hello.
Hello, Frog. Oh, look at you.
What are you doing?
No, it's on my keyboard.
Oh my God.
No, no, this way.
Come back.
No, he's running out. No, stop it. Okay. And you know what? Just looking at the video, I say the same shit. I'm like, stop it, little frog. Yeah, you know what? I heard that you can't comment on your phone, and I don't know why. Someone tell me why. And I'm not even going to go into the whole YouTube give me the hard time and stuff. They told me, they sent some shit saying, hey, get ready to try to monetize again. That's not going to happen. Matter of fact, my appeal is going to be a nasty video to them. I mean, they have not given me any reason why they ever demonetized me. It's really stupid. No. In my office, he'll have to come out. Camellia, you know they hate me. It's gonna be okay though. I think my next song by The Nipple will be about fawns. I think I don't. That's the cool thing about the Devil's Nipple. They can do whatever they want to. They don't have to follow your rules. I might go to it. Me and Sunshine's probably going to go to a concert. I might buy the tickets tomorrow. Um, I mean, hey, is $50 a lot to pay for a ticket now? I think $50 is still a lot of money to pay for a ticket. And some people are like, like concert tickets aren't like $50 is not a lot to pay for concert tickets anymore. Yeah, but I mean, that's $100. Oh my god! Oh, what is that? Oh, it's over there. Oh, yeah, that's what that is. I got everything switched around. It's Billy Bob's. Oh no, Gillies. No, I don't want no fees. No, no. I said no. I'm not going to do that, Pokey. And I don't think there's any fee for parking at. No, maybe it's Billy Bob's. Uh, uh, but I've got to go see. I've got to go see Wet Leg before Birdfinger does, and so that has to happen. And it's on a Wednesday night too. I mean, what kind of suck is that? It's really. Yeah, but I mean, on a Wednesday night at Billy Bob's, $53, and but I think everybody agrees that I will never get to see this band for that price again, and got this weird feeling. I always had this weird feeling about some stuff. I really, is it wrong? I really can see the singer of this band not lasting long in life. I'm just saying. Like when people are really super, really, really great and freaking are really, really super badass talented, but maybe fueled by drugs or something, they usually don't last. She reminds me of a Kurt Cobain, Janis Joplin, kind of situation. Reminds me of, In Excess, and she's, someone needs to uh but Did you see her true colors? What? Yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying, Birdfinger. Tell me you couldn't see at least one of the members of this band doing something, some blind melon, Nirvana, freaking Doors, freaking Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix kind of bullshit. It's, these super duper 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 talented people that go to the top real quick. And like I said, I don't know why. And I really thought about this. And I've actually put this I actually put this through like some people. I really think they need to make an agency, okay, of people that they say, hey, you know what? Kurt Cobain. Look, nobody didn't know that Kurt Cobain, Lane Stanley, all these people were in trouble, okay? They need to say that there needs to be a company where they say, okay, guess what? Kurt Cobain, you want to get another freaking paycheck? We got this pole vault guy. Or you can pick who you want to, but we got this pole vault guy. And all he's going to do is run around with you and make sure you don't freaking kill yourself. I mean, that would be a very lucrative business. And you would want to make said person that was hanging out with the star or whoever, like, let's just use Kurt Cobain as a reference, okay? Or any of these stars that went in a bad way. Okay? You got pole vault hanging out with Kurt Cobain. I'm going to be like, hey, Kurt. No, stop that. Stop it. You know what? It's going to be okay, dude. Let's go get some fried chicken. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what. Sometimes you just need someone there to say, hey, let's go get some fried chicken. That's what I'm trying to say, Andy. And if I would have been there, like with Lane Stanley or any of them, you could, I got you there. But you could have got, what I'm just saying is there needs to be a company of people that are like people like Pole Vault, like me, that the star wouldn't mind hanging out with, I'm not talking about a narc and have like some kind of agreement where you can't tell on them or something. And Edward, I would just go hang out with them. And when they went to go do something stupid, or someone from that agency, you would have them hang out with someone. And yeah, that's because he's the backdoor man, Willie. But the thing is if someone would have been there watching Jim Morrison, he would still be alive today. Someone would have been there watching any of these people, they would have been alive today. And I'm going to tell you right now, they may not have had the ones that may have off themselves. They may not have had those thoughts if they'd have had someone like Paul Vault or someone from the agency there to say, you know what, it's going to be okay. Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it. They're paying me to take care of you. And the problems you think you have are not that big. We can fix this for you. And I mean, sure, they'd have to pay you a lot, right? But listen, how much is it worth to the record companies and all the rest of those jerks that really don't care about the artist to just pay an agency or someone like me to freaking come out and stay with your client to make sure that they don't do something stupid? Anyways, that's my idea that someone will steal today. Kind of like, I'm not talking about it, kind of like, a rent a friend, you know? These stars need a rent a friend. Not someone that's like going to knock them off or tell them or just ruin their buzz. It's just someone that's going to be there and say, hey, everything's going to be okay. You know, my Samsung phone can comment on shorts and remix them. Uh, uh, I need to see how to find out how. Hi, Nacho. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good God. Look at that. That is like a. That is like a. That is like. Stop it. Let's see. There's Nacho. You know what? I will tell you right now. And people will say this, people say any damn thing. People will say any damn thing. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. Nacho is the funniest person I have seen on the internet. Fight me. I'm just saying, she sings great. And a bunch of people will argue that she is one of the best singers on the internet. But you know what? No one will argue. She is so freaking funny. And my hands look dirty over there. The hell? What? Why do they look dirty on the screen? They look clean in front of me. Oh, magic. Yeah, Nacho is so funny. You're so funny. I'm not kidding you. I've looked at Nacho and laughed so many freaking times. It's just, and it's so, and I do like the random. I like the random. You know me. I like that random shock humor. Like it's going to go this way and then it goes that way. I love that. There's one like her. She's doing like one of the first ones I seen. It was like Skate Mom or something, and she's like, it's like Skate Mom, and she picks up a skateboard and she runs with it. And it's always funny stuff. And one where one where she's pinching Axe, and it's funny. It's always funny. But yeah. I don't even know what the hell's going on half the time, but really had a good turnout for last week. Our 52nd show. That's a year. Now we can be syndicated or something. Get reruns and stuff. Is that the way that works? But I don't think so. But yeah, and it's always in the ones where she does the face thing. It's always crazy. It's so crazy. Oh my goodness. And I will tell you this. I will tell y'all this, and it's probably not the best thing to do. Nacho will probably be like, why are you telling people to do that? I won't watch Nacho for like a month or so, and then binge watch all of her shorts at once. Because if I just watch one, I'll be like, oh, I want to see another one. I've seen all the rest, and it's always crazy. And I think about it sometimes, and I seen Axe one time. Axe was like, I live with it that way. And I thought, oh my God, is that what Sunshine's saying about me? Oh no. And like I said, I got a letter from Sunshine's legal team this morning on the whole the song thing. Listen, all my songs are not about Sunshine. She's always like, oh my God, people are gonna think the song's about me. Oh, you know what the kids call cringe. Oh, you should see my grandkids and I actually front them out. I know you do too, Nacho. I actually I'll be like, hey, my daughter, they're like, my kids are like 30 now, and I'm like, hey, what's it feel like? It must feel really super cool to be like pole vault's kid. And they're like, oh, dude, like, no, that's not good. And like, it's embarrassing. Please try to be normal when you're around like the family and friends, okay? What? I'm like famous and stuff. You see that? Your kids, your friends are gonna think you're so cool. You do your dad's pole vault. Hey, what the hell? Why are you trying to hide me? And they're like, oh my God, get him in the house. Get him in the house, the neighbors can see him. Like, what? What? Oh my God. I start wondering bad things about myself. I'm like, oh my God, am I really special? And nobody's told me? Oh my God. They're making me hide in the house. They're ashamed of me. My God, stop it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, does your dad really know the devil's nipple? Yeah, see, that's probably what they're saying to him. And you know what's really bad is like, I'll go into their work and they'll be like, oh my God, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm here to see you. What's up? Surprise. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, see there? Weather is crap. Here's the thing. It's kind of like wanting to go swimming, Costa, and it's starting to rain. It's like, rain, where you going swimming? Has that ever happened to anybody? You're fixing to go swimming and then it starts raining? Hey, and here's what I was thinking. If you're going to go swimming and it's going to rain, why not just go swimming anyways? Pookie? Now, but then I thought, oh, it could be lightning. It could be lightning. Yeah, I think I may have said that. That's always cool. I seen I seen one of those Coleman hot tubs. Have you seen those? They're like blow up hot tubs. And man, Sunshine looked at them and they're really cheap. And I realized, here's what you got to realize. Okay, that's why you did it, Pookie, because lightning. Well, here's yeah. So Nacho, the thing is at our house, that thing's going to get popped. That blow up hot tub, and it seems like a good idea. And me and Sunshine could go lay out there, date night at this hot tub. But damn good and well, it's going to get a hole poked in it. So you got to say, is it worth it to buy a hot tub? No, the equipment's already with it, Willie. All the hot tub is with it, and I've seen them at these auctions and at Walmart clearance and all this for $100. So what you're saying is it worth it to sit in a hot tub one night for $100? Now there is a chance that you may take the hot tub down and get it in its box and get all the water out of it, and that's never happening without putting a hole in it. Okay, there's a chance that could happen. A chance. I just don't think it. Just sneak into your neighbor's tub. Yeah, that'd be great. And I mean, nacho. That might be cool in Canada, but I live in Texas, and sneaking into anybody's backyard here is just such a bad idea. A bacteria soup crackpot. Yeah. The thing is the Coleman blow up hot tub would be kind of cool though. It'd be kind of cool. We had a hot tub one time, Pookie. A big hot tub when we were younger, and let me tell you, we kept water in it year round. And me and Sunshine were talking about it today. YouTube takes a lot of my life. Just so y'all know, I put out 3 songs last week. I did 4 shows last week. Don't even know why, because I'm not monetized. This really doesn't. I don't get paid for this. I think it's because I did a lot of drugs when I was young, and that may be, or could have been the alcohol. One of the two probably did it. But I'm on. Me and Sunshine are on the YouTube a lot. And the thing. Oh, that's it. That's it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm a social person who loves y'all. And yeah, and I was explaining to someone else today about that. But having a hot tub was a part-time job. No lie, it was a part-time job. It was to keep the chemicals right, to keep the freaking, the cover on, the freaking water to the right level and all that. It was just a, a lot of work and stuff. Yeah, and the YouTube thing is so rewarding and stuff, and easier to take care of them all. Here's the thing, Birdfinger. You know what? I regret this, y'all. There was a scorpion at an estate sale that was in movies. It was a movie star scorpion, a real live movie star scorpion. And me and Sunshine did not get it. I should have got it. I didn't want to get it because come on, y'all. Y'all know that son of a bitch would have stung me. You know it. It was a big black emperor scorpion, and it was going to sting me. I got Chunk. But Chunk, man, dude, he's a mess. He breaks stuff. If he comes in here, I could tell him right now, Chunk, come give me HUGS. And if I say that, he'll come in the studio right now and start doing what we call dozing me like a bulldozer and smashing his head into me like this. And that's how he gives HUGSs. So he's not really. Do scorpions taste good? I'm sure that I think that's I've seen people eating them, but the thing is the mole. I would probably, I don't know, because I'm gonna look into it. I'm thinking about having a online pet. Like who the fuck did that shit? Uh, was it Mr. Rogers that had a fish tank and he would feed it and stuff? I think so. And it was just like Mr. Rogers only like fucked around with these fish when he was on there. And for people, it's like Paul Walk cusses a little bit too much. I was trying not to, and then YouTube said, "Hey, you know what? You're not going to get monetized if you cuss a lot." And I'm like, "Okay, fuck that shit." So I'm thinking it's going to be okay. I just won't get monetized. It'll be fine. 24-hour security cam on an animal. I did that. See you later, Nacho. Bye. What a nice person. What a nice person. And there's empirism. You know what? You know what the thing is with me. I can say a lot of nice things about you. I can say a lot of bad things about you. Just know that I'm really mad at someone when I say someone is a bad person. When I say, hey, Stalin, he was a bad person. That means he's a bad person. Okay? They're like, that Buddha guy. I'm not really sure of this. I don't know. I read into it. I don't know. I'm not so sure how good of a guy Buddha was, but I'm sure he was okay. How about this empirism guy here? This empirism, he is a good person. Everything that I've seen from empirism is he is a good person, and that is like saying something really. Mr. Rogers got monetized because he stopped cussing. Well, let me tell you something, Edward. They demonetized me long before that. They won't even tell me what I'm doing wrong. And every time I ask them what I'm doing wrong, they say I'm doing something different. No, Pokey, you're not a bad person. God. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. That's okay. It's okay. Hey, here's the thing. You always want hurts a bad person. Yeah, see, and the thing is, I don't know. Yep. The thing is you know what? Every now and then you need a bad person on your side, though, And I'm going to tell you, if the zombies are coming to get you, you need a bad person. I try to be a good person, but in the right incidences, Willie, if I could be a bad person and make everybody in my hat and make the world a better place, I will do it. See, that's the difference. I don't want to be a bad person, but I'm so real that I would be a bad person if it meant like it was for the better of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will tell y'all this. I love the crap out of Sunshine because she doesn't have the capability of being a bad person. Okay? If yeah, I don't know. No. You're not even that weird, Imp. I know Imp, and Imp is a very good person. And it's Well, the thing is art may be misunderstood, and see, and that's the thing. I can relate to art, because it's kind of like one of those kind of don't start no shit and there won't be no shit, Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. But sometimes you got to have yeah, 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 yeah. No, you're a good person, Pookie. You're a good person. You're a good person. You're way too nice. Way too nice. Um, I have the capability of not being nice sometimes, especially. I mean, I spent um I spent 2 or 3 years straight in a Hollywood studio, in a Hollywood bungalow, in a Hollywood studio. I want to tell you, and I will tell you this, and this is for real. If there is a devil, and there is a hell, and there is a Satan, he works in a Hollywood studio. I'm going to tell you that right now. The most backstabbing, conniving, evil shit you will ever think of is just another day at the Hollywood studio. And I'll just tell you that. Let me get my guitar off. Guitar. People will come in, and this is a typical thing. I really need to get that the camera software on here. This is a typical thing, like a typical move at a Hollywood studio. Hey, Paul Vault, what do you think about the donuts this morning? Well, these donuts are a little dry, and they're not very good. Oh, I hate them too. I hate them. They're so bad. Okay. Hey, see you later. 20 minutes later, here that person comes with the director of the studio. Hey, Paul Vault, here's the director. Won't you tell him why you don't like the donuts? I was like, I like the donuts. I was, matter of fact, I was just telling Joe over here, one of my guys or somebody, how much I like the donuts. Hey, Joe, what was I saying? Oh, he was saying how much he liked the donuts. Hey, but we were like watching this person right here. They were walking out the door with. I didn't know you were going to get the producer. Did you take that software that's been missing? Did you take that with you? What do you mean? I don't even get to touch that software. Hey, Joe. Hey, Frank. Hey, Ted. Sandra here says she didn't take that software. We all remember her taking that software, don't we? Yeah. And then Sandra was fired. And it just stayed that way. That's Hollywood studio stuff. It stayed that way. It stayed that way. And I know there may be some of them watching me right now going, my God, I can't believe he's saying that. But I don't work out there anymore. The company that worked there didn't work there anymore. But I'm going to tell you what, Hollywood was so... yeah, Sandra was trouble, Pookie. Hollywood was so cutthroat. And like I said, oh my God. Wow. And some of the parties out there, oh my God. You freaking some of the parties in Hollywood are just yeah. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, Mr. Smith, I can't legally talk about some of the parties I've seen in Hollywood. I've seen some shit, man. The last time I was out there, I seen some shit. So there's a part of Hollywood that never closes, and you don't pay to get in. It's really weird. I'm wondering how it even works. You don't pay to get in. I was talking about this the other day. They check to see if you're like a Hollywood insider, like production or whatever. And now this was a pre-plague, so I'm sure things have changed so much out there. But they would say, "Hey, stop! Everybody, stop! No one's getting in here. Listen, and like this isn't even a place to party. I don't know how you got here, what the deal is." And then I say, "Hey, I just came from like Manhattan Beach Studios." They're like, "Come here." Okay, prove, show us proof that you just came from there. I'd show them my ID, and they'd be like, "Come in." And I'm gonna tell you what. Once you walked in that door, there was debauchery going on, and like, wow. I know what y'all thinking. You're like, "I bet he did evil stuff." I would do probably. I was drinking like really good alcohol. There was shit laying all over the fucking place too. I had done some of that. And then I played foosball and pool. Yeah. Hey, this is something y'all may not know about pole vault. I used to be like one of the. I would play in foosball tournaments, so I can play a little bit of the foos and the ball. Foosball. I was watching Mr. Smith today, and he was doing like math and stuff. It was looked like it was a little hard. I was like, "Oh my God, he's counting so much and stuff." Yeah, one. I think he did a 5/16. What is that, like a 3/4 inch or something? I don't know. There's Hubs. Yeah, man. Yeah. So if y'all wonder where I got the raccoon, I'm gonna try to keep this as cool as I can. Duffy worked at a very famous sports store that sold boats here in Texas, and they went to get one of the boats that they'd sold, and there was baby raccoons in the boat, and he was like, "Hey man, come get these." And I went and got the raccoons, and I raised. And I'll tell you what, I got a mother bulldog that raises animals really good too. Yeah, I was a pretty good person. They will tell you. I kept it pretty on the straight and narrow because, and that helped. Here's the thing: if you stay on the straight and narrow in Hollywood, there's nothing to say you're sorry for, and it gives you a leg up like you would not believe when you're in the circumstances. Because you know what, my word was good out there, so that always helps. When I work with a crew that is the same way. because there's a bunch of people that get into the industry and fly by night. I've been in the industry for 30 years. And I've known these people for 30 years. I've seen them do really bad shit, and I've covered for them, and and all that. You don't know how many times I've had people's girlfriends or wives call me. Pole vault, is Eric there? Yes, Eric is here. Really? Because I can't get him to answer his phone. Yeah, he drank too much and he's in the bathroom throwing up. Really? Yes. Then I've got to go, and then as soon as I get, Eric's girlfriend on the phone, I got to be like, "Hey, Eric, where the fuck are you?" Yeah. Tell you why you got me out here playing wingman for you, man. You get your ass in here. What the hell? It's gonna be okay. Wouldn't do that. That's okay. It's I don't know. It's old bro code, man. And I don't know if I don't know if I'd still do that. I will tell y'all, after I had my heart attack, things got a lot more real. As where I used to be like, listen, hey guy, could you move your car because there's a chance that we could have a truck coming in here in a little while, and it could be dangerous, and I really wouldn't like to see anything bad happen to you. So if you would please move your car because the truck's coming in. I might have been like that a little bit before I had my heart attack. And now I just find that life's short, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And they're like, hey, you can't. I did. That wasn't a question. And I'm not going to have a conversation with you about it. Now, what do you want to do? Get the fuck out of here? This is your choices. Get the fuck out of here. 1 or 2, get the fuck out of here. And I used to hear my mom talk about this, and y'all will see, as you get older, your give a fucks just run clean out. You're like, wow, I'm not gonna sit here and why do I need to explain to you why you need to get the fuck off the loading dock with your car, and you just drove off the highway and you're sitting in a dangerous area that could get you hurt or someone else hurt. I could sit here and explain to you that, but I don't need to. Knock, knock, get the fuck off the dock. I did that today. Who's there? It's me. Get the fuck off the dock. And yeah, I could sit there. Yeah, Pokey, really. And I mean, it's dangerous. This guy and this lady parked there with their 2 kids in freaking in little kids seats today. And I'm going to tell you, these truck drivers, and because they don't have to, this is a private drive. They come in there and they back them trucks right down in there. Why would you come and everywhere you look, there's signs that says danger, do not park, private property, please don't park here. God, trucks backing up, trucks can't see you, trucks can't look in the mirror, blah, 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 blah. And then, there they are. Just so, like I said, my giving fucks have just got up and laughed. Yeah, right, Willie. And the thing is I have found, I hate to say this, I found my life is getting better. Back when I used to explain stuff, and the reason why I'm not explaining stuff to people is because it was making my blood pressure rise, by me containing my anger, by me saying something like, "Listen, ma'am or sir, you're putting your children at danger. You're putting my workers in danger. You're causing this, and could we please, 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 just move for the." And that was, I would be shaking while I do that. I'm like, "Listen, could you move? Because like this is dumb. You're causing for no reason. You're causing people to be in danger." So now I don't get stressed. I try not to get stressed. So it's better. Now I I probably went on a limb like twice today. So it's okay. It's okay. And I tell you this, I'm really weird. And always have been like this. If I feel like you've endangered me, for some reason I get over it because I'm like, believe it or not, I'm kind of agile and I'm aware of this new phrase, situational awareness, has come up lately, and I'm very aware of my surroundings all the time. So I don't get that upset when someone puts me in danger. But if you put my crew at danger, some of my crew or some of my employees in danger, it's like my family. I go ape shit. I lose my mind because I will tell you, some of the guys don't watch out so well because they expect for it to be a safe work environment, So you make it unsafe for the guys, and I'm going to make it unsafe for you. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. But yeah, yeah, and see, and that's the thing, Mr. Smith. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. You know, yeah, well, empirism. That I will tell you that is true. That does it. It makes the conversations a lot shorter, and and if for people that's known me for a while, I was eating lunch one day, and on Valerie. During Valerie's, I was like, "Hey, hang on, I got to go answer the back door, real quick, where the shipping dock is." There's a guy out there with a backpack and a gun, and he was like, he thought he was going to rob us. That's why you don't. That's why you're going to rob a place. Don't keep your gun in the backpack, because the dude that's answering the door is probably going to not have his in the backpack. Just saying. Just saying. And they probably see you before they go to the door. It's okay. So I almost got robbed like 3 times when I was in the Dallas, when our office was in Dallas. We moved out of Dallas now. Dallas got pretty rough. Guy tried to carjack me. And he almost learned a lesson. I think he learned a small lesson, but I don't know. He might have almost really, really learned a big lesson. It was bad. I mean, wow. Oops. But we get away from that. Dallas has gotten really bad. Yeah, everyone does, Costa. That is true. And the thing is there'd be 25 people. I went to UK. Last time I went over to UK, Mr. Smith, there was more people stabbing each other than like people shooting each other in New York. Like, what the hell's going on over here? Jesus. What the fuck? what the fuck? What? I was really like, what, what the hell? Stabbing each other. What the hell? I was like, what the hell? What the hell? What? Look, now I'm off on that tangent. I'll just be sitting here because I just don't understand it. I mean, I guess so. You would think that you could. I guess carrying a big stick is out of the question. I mean, what the hell? We've had some we've had like we've had them like we've had some machete shit going on here lately. I don't know. I mean, none of that goes on in Texas. Okay, I will tell you that. Hitting people with big sticks or stabbing people really doesn't happen a lot in Texas. I will tell you that. But I've noticed like the stabbings with machetes and shit. Just like I mean, I guess I'm trying to. Well, I mean, I know. I guess you're not carrying a baseball bat around with you. See, I live here in Texas, and there's just like big sticks everywhere. And really, there's big sticks on the ground. Okay, it's not even weapons; it's just big sticks laying everywhere. Okay, I guess it's from the tornadoes and stuff. And someone comes out with a knife, and they're like, "I'm gonna stab you," and someone just says, "Oh shit!" and they pick up a big stick off the ground, and we play baseball. Everybody here plays baseball and football and stuff. So they're like, I mean, even the girls. I mean, the girls were, freaking Sunshine. By the way, is she was a state champion in Taekwondo with a stick. What the fuck they call it? I don't. She still got it around here somewhere. She's got sticks around here, all and they're like pretty sticks. She's like, I like this stick; it's pretty. But you don't want Sunshine to get after you with a stick. It's bad. But like I said, you just pick up a stick. If I was not armed and someone said, I'm going to stab you, I would pick up a stick, just a stick. I'd find a good stick. But you know what? From being a kid here, I am a 2x4 is a part of our personal armor. Yeah, 2x4. That would be good. That'd be good. But growing up, we used to take sticks and we would run up to each other. And God, this is probably why my bones are in such a wreck. So we would find sticks and have stick fights, which doesn't sound good, does it? Stick fights. But, and we would hit each other. We would hit the sticks and whoever's stick broke lost, and there's a tree that grows here in Texas called boardark tree. And if you can get a stick off that tree, you're going to win all the stick fights, okay? Because it breaks all the sticks. And what would be a bitch is when you had a stick for a week and you were like, oh, man. Because, we were really bored. It's hard for a lot of people to understand. And I'm going to try to explain this to a lot of people. There was no internet when we were young. And us hitting sticks that was pretty much Call of Duty or something. I don't know. Oh, we had BB Pew. Is that the way to say it? BB Pew battles, and because they hadn't invented paintballs back then, and if they did, we couldn't afford them. Grasshopper. And me and Sunshine both took karate, and let me tell you, that is karate is like a kind of a probably got people from my karate class watching too. I get so many I hate you emails later in the day at my personal emails from what I talk about. But so I wanted my two daughters that lived at home with me. I wanted them to not, if some guys tried to do something that they didn't like, I wanted them to be able to protect themselves. So I was going to send them to karate. Well, my son said, "Can I go to karate too?" We're like, "Sure." So there's 3 people going to karate. Now the karate class said, "Hey, well, you got 3 people coming to karate. Well, guess what? Mom and Dad gets to come for free." We're like, "Oh, well, isn't that nice?" Yeah, well, here's the thing. The testing, the belts, the uniforms, the test weapons, the tournaments, all that costs money. And one of the least expensive things of taking karate is actually paying the karate fees. So it was a lot. And, there you go. Yeah, I got kicked out of karate. Yeah. Yeah. yeah, Willie. We used to have rubber band pew pews, and we would shoot each other with rubber bands and stuff all the time. Rubber bands, PBs, and and I did Golden Gloves before I did karate, and I will tell you this. I did not think Krav Maga was also a part of that Taekwondo class, but I will tell you this, Imp. They were talking about muscle memory, and I didn't think that any of what I did would stick. Now, the front jump kick was really good, and I liked doing that because you could jump. I found out you could kick somebody in the head pretty easy like that. But and I did like the front jump. I liked the front jump kick. But I and remember I boxed before I did that, but I was in a back alley in Los Angeles at a place called LA Live. And if you're from Los Angeles, you may know the place. It's not very good area, okay? But it's a venue, and we were loading out in the back because that's where the shows load out. The people come in the front to go into venue, but like the bands and stuff would load out the back. And we're loading out the back. One of my buddies, James, who might be watching right now, was like, "Hey, Paul, listen. Do not engage the crazy fucks out here. Don't do it. Just ignore them, and they'll go away." I want everybody to know out there, okay? That is fucking not true. Ignoring the crazy son of a bitches in the back alley of LA Live is not a good idea at all. Anyhow, so James is like, "Watch, I'm going to show you, Povalt." And he sits there and he's smoking a cigarette. And this guy comes walking up to him and he goes, and sets in James' face. And hey, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, hey, I want this to work. Really, I want a non-violent, way out of this. So I'm going to watch and learn. I want to learn, James. Show me the way, buddy. We sat there for nearly 7 freaking minutes with this guy in James's face going. And I was like, okay, I've had enough. Get the fuck out of here. And I kicked him in his fucking head. Okay? They're like, okay, hey, Paul, you can't do that to people. You can't do that to people. I'm like, these people are freaking violent and they are going to rob us. We have $1 million worth of Xboxes going into this van and they are freaking crackheads and we are under fucking constant attack here, y'all. You got to let them know who's boss. And they're like, no, dude. Just please, just, So I'm like, okay. And then I listened to them too much. And one dude comes up and is like, hey, man, I want you to just let me back in the venue. I'm like, dude, I didn't kick you out of the venue, but you need to get out. This is a secure area. Please leave this area. And he's like, oh, well, I'm trying to get into some shit. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good. That's great and shit. Why don't you go do that somewhere else? He's like, well, what if I get in the back of this truck? And I'm like, oh, you're going to get your ass kicked. That's what's going to happen to you. And I let him get too close to me. And this is where it comes in. He grabbed me in a bear hug. And I thought to myself, you dumb fuck. You let him get that close to you, that he could do that. You let him get that close to you, that you let him do that. And I never thought I'd do it. But I learned in karate to take my arms and go like this. Whoop. And I lifted my arms, and it broke the bear hug, which they taught me in karate, but I wasn't even thinking about it. I just did it. Okay? Well, I didn't think about it. I just did it because we'd learned in class so many times that someone put you in a bear hug to lift your arms. And it just takes the bear hug right off of you, okay? Then, I don't know what I was thinking, because I grabbed him by his hair, and I put his hand up under my arm, and then I DDT'd him onto the street. And his shoulder kind of hit my ribs and kind of cracked my ribs a little bit. But the bouncers came out and were like, we're so glad you did that. We could not legally do that, but we saw that was self-defense. And now that we saw that as self-defense, we can now protect you. And they started beating him up. These bouncers are huge. And I'm just like, there you go. Bye-bye. But I was the point of all that story was what they teach you in martial arts. You may not think that you retained it or kept it, but they talk about its muscle memory and doing the same moves over and over. So when the guy did put me in a bear hug, I immediately used a move that they had taught me. Now the DDT, that was a little bit of a pole vault freestyle. And I'm telling you, the DDT actually hurt me. But yeah, that went on in the back of that was an interesting night. A lot of crazy shit happened out there. A lot of crazy shit. A pretty famous person came out and they were being arrested by the police for intoxication. And I went over and I grabbed them and asked the police if I could take custody of them. And I took custody of a pretty famous person. And the police made me sign papers saying that I was in custody of this said famous person. And then I called a Uber and had an Uber come pick them up, and they were so So out of it. And the Uber, I told the guy, I was like, here is an extra $100. When you get to his house, get him to the door. And the Uber driver was like, oh my God, is this you know who? And I'm like, yes, it is you know who. Get him to his door, $100 to you. I want to tell y'all what, that paid off for me a lot throughout my life. No, it was not Sean Penn, and I'm not going to answer who it was. And I don't, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But it's you arrested. I didn't arrest anybody. Oh my God, I helped somebody out. The only reason why they were getting arrested is because they were totally wasted. They were totally wasted. And I'm gonna tell you what, it brought the company I worked for at the time. It brought them big money. Just saying, it brought them big money. That move, and and that was fun being out there with Scott Baio. I'm not going to confirm or deny that. No, it wasn't Scott Baio. That would have been cool. Oh, wow. I kind of think about that now. Wow, that would have been cool. Scott Baio or Travolta. I don't think I would have liked it if it was Sean Travolta. That would have been cool if it was Scott Baio. That would have been cool. I don't know. What are you going to do? Hey, I'm getting a new guitar. I bet nobody saw that coming. Well, Empirism, I'm just going to say that LA, whatever it is or isn't, it may be famous for that. You damn right. Pookie, if it had been Farrah Fawcett, I'd have given her a piggyback ride home. But you know what? The Bionic Man would have probably kicked my ass. I don't want to get my ass kicked by the Bionic Man. Farrah Fawcett was married to the Bionic Man. And yeah, Farrah Fawcett. I look at her now. But it was the 70s. I mean, we see Pamela Anderson like in like the 80s and 90s, and Pamela Anderson had big fake boobs and was all hourglass shaped and stuff. But Farrah had to do it all. She was all had to be all like I said. We had no internet, so Farrah had to have real boobs because we had no internet. 1 + 1 makes 3, and that is what Mr. Smith was doing on his show today. He's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making it from Jack. I heard like what, Pookie? Why would you say something like that? Oh man. Look. Anyways, Scott Baio did Pamela Anderson. I think Scott Baio was one of the first ones to do Pamela Anderson. And then it was Bret Michaels. Then it was Tommy Lee. And then it was Kid Rock. Yeah, but but I think Farrah, I really think Farrah Fawcett, I think she got with Lee Majors so that she wouldn't have to like get tapped by people. Well, yeah. I'll check that out. I mean, look. I mean, No, Pamela, I didn't take it away from her. She was hot. She's hot. Um, let's see. I'm getting a new guitar. I think I showed it to people and stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, she also has other diseases there, Birdfinger. Um, look. I'm just saying, look, Mr. Smith. Look. We're not talking about getting married here, okay? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Now, because I mean, come on. I'm just being real. Just being real. Just being real. Because I used to like work with these guys, and we would sit in a. I don't like to be mean. Stop it. Okay. Ah, cables. I don't like to be mean. But I worked in the warehouse, and I worked in the barrel. Yeah. Well, yeah, Mr. Smith. And then this, look. Here's the thing. Uh, I think, I think, and I'll tell you, I'm gonna be honest right here. I'll probably get, I don't know. You know how chicks are; they take things bad any way it takes. But I'm gonna tell you what. I've been with Sunshine for 30 years, and it's not always hot being with a hot. I mean, it's not always easy being with a hot chick. I will tell you that. Um, because for some reason, here in Texas, there's a bunch of dumb fucks that are like, oh my god, if I go beat up that dude, she would so be with me. That's not how that works. You go beat up a guy and his girlfriend is going to get with you. And when we were young, me and Sunshine go in a bar, it was guaranteed some fucker was going to come and hit on Sunshine. Luckily, if you got a cool chick, she's going to put them right in place. One time we were in a place called the Galaxy Club, and I was sitting at the bar. Sunshine went to the cigarette machine, and she was going to get me some smokes, and she gets to the cigarette machine. I see this guy put his arm on one side of her, and he put his arm on the other side of her, and I'm getting up, and I'm getting ready to freaking just clock the living fucking shit out of this dude. And I'm talking about I didn't need to blindside him because I could beat his ass to start with, but I was going to freaking take him out. Before I got to the end of the bar, you just see the guy go, you see Sunshine turn around, and you see the guy just bend over and then fall to the floor. And she was like, hey, why are you coming down here? No reason. I took care of shit. Just be cool. And that's cool. If you ladies, and I used to, my brother used to be, here I go, I'm just stepping shit all night long. But my brother used to be with this girl, and she loved shit. She would just love to get fights started. Hi, guy. And as soon as the guy would be like, hey, what's up? Oh my God, did you see what he just said? But Sunshine, she took care of shit long before I ever had to get involved. But but there's some women out there that like the drama, that like to get shit started. But I want to tell you, it is hard being with a like super hot chick and going out into a bunch of drunks. It is hard. you know, and look at me, look at me. Sunshine probably feels the same way. It's like, oh my god, he's so hot. He's so hot. What the hell's a super hot chick? It's like Pamela Anderson. You know, you go out into a bar. I'm sure that Pamela Anderson, you know, it was probably hell for Bret Michaels and Scott Baio and Kid Rock and Tommy Lee. You know, uh, yeah, and you know, it's just you know, it's like really, it's really you know. Justine, uh, I think hotness can be subjective, but just being a dude, I'm saying there's some that just go over it. And here's the thing: I was going to get into this earlier. I worked in a warehouse, in this computer warehouse, years and years and years ago, and I'm talking about with some dudes that like I don't know. I think they lived in the dumpster at night before they came in. Okay, not the most savory of characters. And one day I'm sitting in there and I'm like, hey man, you know, yeah, I think Britney Spears is freaking hot. Uh, you know, I think Britney Spears is hot. And like this dude was like, dude, I wouldn't touch Britney Spears with a 10-foot pole. And I'm like thinking, are we just saying this for the sake of argument? You know, and y'all gotta know I'm a real guy. I'm like, and I pretty much said that to him. You know, like you know, are you just saying that because I know. If Britney Spears spit on this floor, you would go over there and lick it up. Please, 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 please. At no time would this guy ever get a get a chance to do all that. And the thing is I got you, and you know, I'm just saying, Baywatch Pamela Anderson, was pretty much that true center of heterosexual guys, and Britney Spears. I really thought Britney Spears was hot. Okay, just saying, and I'm not saying that she's like my type or anything. I'm just saying that there's like this, this center line that's a governor that is like a governor for right there. Like okay, this is where we set the line. I mean, look, they can't be pole vaults. But women are women. I don't even know what they're thinking. I don't have any idea what they're thinking. I don't even try to figure that out. Because like women, I've seen women, like and women, and what's crazy, and women also have crazy freaking ideas of what good looking women are. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you this, and maybe it's just me, and I do get the taste of a different taste of men, because I really do not find Angela Jolie as an attractive woman. I just not my cup of tea. Okay, but I will tell you, freaking like Sunshine will be like, oh my god, Julia Roberts is so beautiful, and I'm like, what? I really don't think, and that chick from Sex in the City, what? In what world? What world did that happen? I did okay. Yeah, well, and I will say that Birdfinger. I will say that, and you Birdfinger hit that one right on the uh hit that way on the nail. Uh, uh, but Pamela Anderson's a chick. She's not Chris Cornell. Anyways, I agree with Birdfinger. I have found I can find something hot in every woman. Okay, there's something attractive in every woman. Okay, that I agree with Birdfinger there. Um, that is true. And the thing is I will say, uh, a tea. What the hell? I drink tea all day. Tea. You know what? They're really not having a lot of tea here, though. Here, it's when it gets hot, we all run out of tea. But I will say you don't want to drink the sweet tea here in Texas. It's like just drinking sugar water. Uh, uh, well, listen, it's just the thing is uh, and I'm being honest, because I have been hanging. I mean, I think we are. And this look, Salma Hayek. I'm not a big fan of Salma Hayek either. Salma Hayek, Angela Jolie, um, that little skinny chick, Winona Ryder. I don't. I'm not very attracted to any of them, and maybe they could do something. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, uh, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There's someone for everybody, and that is fine. That is fine. But I'm just saying, Pamela Anderson's for like a lot of people. Uh, I'm down to like the only drugs I'm doing now are prescription, and I just loaded up this Windows 11, um, and it is really doing dumb shit with the camera. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice and calm. Nice and calm. Well, the thing is, I have started just drinking straight tea, and then I put in what's that freaking Splenda? Um, what am I drinking right now? Um, Minute Maid Zero Lemonade. Zero lemonade. I got a banana. Sunshine brought me a banana. Banana in here. Banana. Banana. Look at the banana. Look at the banana. Look at the banana. And the banana. Boba tea is taking off. I can't stand the boba tea. I can't stand this shit. It's like, oh my God, it's like someone beat off in my drink. Oh no. Who said that? That's okay. It's got tapioca in it, Mr. Smith. I don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, um, it's like you, yeah, I know, Pookie. The thing is, Pookie, Pookie knows more about what's going on in here. I shouldn't eat those though. I shouldn't eat those. Mm. How did you know I had that, Pookie? I'm not gonna eat those though. I mean, that is straight up like bad. Mm. The boba tea. I tell you what. Yeah, it's tea with lumps. Yeah, see, it's like the smoothie with lumps. I have smoothie with lumps sometimes. They're you're psychic. Hey, hey! I need to ring the good luck. Oh, I don't want flan in my tea, but I do like flan. I'm gonna ring the good luck bell for the lotto, the Powerball. Good luck. It's the good luck bell. See, good luck. So whoever heard that, your luck just got better. The good luck bell. Cost me 50 cents. It's gonna be, yeah, really. Hey, Mr. Smith, I'm not gonna go there, but like I said, I think boba tea is probably like something that would come to your tea that you went through a drive-through, and you said something bad to them at the window, You got up there and you're like, okay, I'm going to drink my tea now. What is that chewy in my tea? Why? Why? I'm going to tell y'all this. Y'all have never seen pole vault be such a bitch as when I'm going through a drive-through. I go through a drive-through, I'm like, hello, ma'am. How are you doing today? I have my order all ready, and I want the number 5 just the way it comes, because I will take off anything I don't like later. I don't want to inconvenience you in any way. Sunshine will be like, can I get a side of guacamole? And on that burger, don't put the sauce and put a cup of ranch on the side. And the buns, can you put that in a little case off to the side so I can give that to my chickens when I get home? And I'm like, thanks, Sunshine. You just got spit in our drink. What? No. Imp, I just rang the bell. I just rang the bell. You went too fast. And maybe it would help if I did a like online casino dance. Let's see. God, man, chocolate chip cookies have been so melty lately, man. I mean, God. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to do Justine, you know what? I'm not a good gambler because the people I hang out with, I will win. Okay? I will win. And when I win, I'm like, okay, I want to leave. Everyone gets fucking mad at you when you do that. And I'm just like, why? Am I supposed to stay here until I lose all that fucking money I just won? No, now you're playing. They always say shit like, now you're playing with their money and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I want to leave with their money. I don't want to play with their money. Okay. I'm going to try to make let's see. I'm going to try to make a thing, a gambling chant. Come on, let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Gotta turn up the lights for this imp. It's my dream machine, Mr. Smith. Just sit back and let it take you. Sit back and let it take you. Take you, Mr. Smith. It's the president like you online running everything. Okay. That's it. Well, what change? Very good. There. It's okay, Mr. Smith. Yeah, just wait, Mr. Smith. Just slow this tempo down here. No. Oh, God. He's gonna win, yeah, he's gonna win after online casino. Go, win after casino. No, man. Here's the thing. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure it out, Mr. Smith. It's gonna be okay. Is that better? Oh, yeah. Right there. But yeah, I'm still working on it. And, I got it's like it's pretty cheap synth, and it can really do really cool things when you plug in the keys to it. But I do like, because it is it's kind of an analog and yeah, I got it for $25. Yep. I mean, I was really happy about that, and I really want a TD3, and I don't know. I had a problem with Fruit Loops when I first started in the studio. I know this is it's right in the right price range for me. All the synthesizers just cost so much. But I was using Fruit Loops, and they actually said to me, I remember it was the first time YouTube came to me, and they're like, these people have got the same song as you, and you're like in copyright violation of this shit, right? I'm like, wow, what the fuck? And I go over and I listen to their song, and it sounds nothing like what I've done. But one thing you can tell is that we've used Fruit Loops. There's no doubt that me and the other person has used Fruit Loops and used beats out of Fruit Loops and edited them, and it has came back to bite both of us in the ass. And me and the other artists, we kind of agreed, like, hey, you know what's going on here. And I will say at that time, software that we were also using that I will not mention, in the small print, they said that they owned anything that you made with said software. And I was really concerned with that. I'm like, wow, so if they can figure out I use the software to make this music, they own it. And it's really, really crazy. Yeah. Oh, I've seen that too. Yep, I've seen it where they've hooked up different vocals to each other, and like I said, I really want the Behringer TD3 MO, which is what it is a mod for 300, which is like a $2,000 machine. And it's a mod for it's a copy of that made by Behringer, and then the MO is modded out, and plus it has a little smiley face on it. Hey, Intricate, what's going on? Yeah, it's okay. Hey, hey, we're always here and stuff, and I'm saying I'm really happy that we're seeing some like new faces come in. I've seen some new faces come in lately, and I've seen some old faces coming back. And and I will say this: in the wintertime, I see Imp. I want to. That's really what I want. I want the Behringer TD3. That's what I really want. What I really, really want. That brings me back to Britney Spears, and I don't think Britney Spears did that song. Chunk. Jeanette. Oh. Chunk. Yeah. Nat means no. No, Chunk. No. 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 I think Chunk smells chocolate. So yeah, it's the Spice Girls. Spice Girls, Britney Spears, same thing. It's gonna be fine. But the thing. Wow, Intricate. That's cool. Happy birthday, Intricate. Okay, that does it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Happy birthday. Okay. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Intricate. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Intricate. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy anniversary too. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy anniversary too. Yeah, get you a little piece. Get you a little piece tonight. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy anniversary too. Yeah, happy anniversary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, happy anniversary. Intricate. Yeah, we're gonna get down. Get funky now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. There. I just Beep, 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 beep. I kind of like that. That was kind of groovy. It's fucking like yeah. There you go. It's a happy birthday and stuff. It's yeah, yeah. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then here's the thing. I don't know. It's like we were talking about people like different people and stuff, and that's all cool. And I mean, like I'm like glad that people like different people. Because believe me, it's like I mean, does anybody really look into the mirror and be like, God damn, I'm hot? I mean, I do that, but I mean, I'm just wondering if everybody does it. Like, oh my God. Oh, really? The TD3 is a pain to program. Well, I'm learning on this one, um, and I'm getting it down, and the Scott Baio is dead. I did that. Your wife seems to think so intricate, And I'm gonna tell you what. I know my wife thinks I'm hot, because I'm gonna tell you, she does things for me I would not do for her. I'm just saying, this is hot. Yeah, see, Deep burrito's gorgeous. Yeah, and Birdfinger's so hot he melts mirrors. You know what? You know what? I'm not really so sure that Birdfinger's hot, or it's just that freaking badass jacket he's wearing. Where do you get that jacket at there, Birdfinger? Well, that's part of being hot. Being a sharp dressed man as you are. All right, intricate. We're like I said, we're just hanging out doing that stuff. Yes. Yeah, well, you know what, Birdfinger? That's the thing, man. That's the fate of the deal. Oh, I heard Kurt say everything. I'm not even going to mention the things I heard Kurt say about Justine, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm not even opening that door. You're right. The acid. I found later that a new flavor to music was born. Acid. Yeah, I was seeing that they were connecting those TD3s together and coming up with some hardcore shit. And I really just don't know if I also got I picked this up the other day. I just got to. I need to look for the right stuff to take this in. Though I got real shit software to deal with this imp, so I need to deal with this. And I really was hoping to run this through that. Yeah, I can do that. So I was hoping to run the sustain. The fuck does that say? I don't know, but trying to get into trying to work my synth game, and what I'm, I want to go with, my acoustics underground, throw some synth up on the top, and go with my heavy without losing my pole vault sound, because about that. But also, the Devil's Nipple is a lot more synthesized than pole vault for sure. And I'm always looking to experiment and push the line of what I'm doing. And the thing is I'm trying to put a stain on the world and stuff, and what I do here and on these live shows. And I probably these live shows will be wiped clean one day. Probably AI will be like, oh my god, we can't have that shit laying around here. But I would like for the pole vault albums and the Devil's Nipple albums, and can you imagine? I don't know, man. I hate to toot my own bell and shit, but I'm like, if I would have, I wished, could you imagine if you went back and you looked online, you're like, hey, this dude's my great grandpa, check him out. And I'm on here saying stuff about boobies. Oh my God, just think about that. Just think about that shit. I mean, they're going to be watching this. Look at what you did. Oh my God. I mean, that's not right. Yeah. Good night, Justine. I hope you sleep good. I haven't been sleeping. God, you ever had I've been like having sleeping where I'm working. I'm working in my sleep. That's been happening a lot lately. Storage is going quantum. I don't know. That'd be fucked up. I do think that AI's gone quantum, and we not like that when it gets back. Because you know what? Y'all see this up here? Y'all see that right up there? I got to get the software dialed in better. But that's Ozzy. That's Ozzy Osbourne, and that's an autographed Ozzy poster when I met Ozzy. And over here, see this right here? That's a dollar bill and a pic signed from Dimebag that from the last time I saw Dimebag. I saw him at the Galaxy Club right before bad shit went on. And but you know what? We're going to have some magic tonight. Going to try to have some magic. I always try to throw in a little bit of magic. I know it's getting late, so, and I can't believe I made yet another show. I was talking to Pookie today. I was like, Pookie, I don't know what I'm going to do. Pookie is like, just go in there and be stupid like you're always stupid. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I'm like, how am I gonna make 2 hours out of being stupid? And she was like, well, you're like super stupid. You can go all night being stupid. I'm like, Pookie, I don't know if I can do that. She's like, you can do it. And I'm like, okay. And I did that. Kubrick is right. Yeah, about a lot of shit. He should have been more clear, is what he should have been. Should have been more clear. Okay, let's see how much we got tonight. I'm going to buy a guitar. 1, 2. And I explained to someone today, for anybody that thinks that like I got like lots of money and stuff, it's $325. We only got $325. We lost a quarter somewhere, but I have actually been. You said you just gonna be stupid. Listen. And yeah, could do that. But anyways, I was explaining, and I know it must seem weird. You people are like, Pole Vault buys a lot of guitars, and he must have lots of money. Well, I got rid of one guitar, and I'm probably going to sell this Ibanez. Oh, fuck that guy, wherever it went. I'm probably going to sell that Ibanez. So I'm going to buy a guitar. I sold one guitar. I'm going to buy a new guitar. And I'll make $200 on the deal. So I get a new guitar that I like better than the guitar I started with, and make $200. I always say, if you're going to get out there and you want to make some side hustle money, always buy and sell what you know. I know guitars. And I will tell you that I buy guitars sometimes and people will say, this guitar is broken. So like I'm selling it for like $50 because it doesn't have those little vibrating things on it. I'll be like, you mean strings? Yes. So it's broken. And I'm like, okay. And I put new strings on it, string it up, set the thing up, set it up really good, clean it up, make it look good, and then sell it for like 3 or 4 times what I paid for it. But you know, and now it's a working guitar. I don't get it. I don't know. And people don't understand how to also sell their product either. They're like, guitar, $50. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, if you'd have put like, you know, something on there, like, hey, this is a Jimi Hendrix model Fender Squire, $200. Or you can just say, hey, it's a white left-handed guitar, $50. But, you know, it's all about explaining stuff. And if you're going to sell a guitar, also show the head of the guitar. I'm just not going to buy guitars if you don't show the head to it, because I can't tell what it is. But here we go. We're going to go. What the hell was that? So I go click, click. You better not be going. Was it just, no, pew, 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 pew. It's a doll. I don't know, Chiquita. Okay, let's see how much. We got $1.25. It is like selling used cars, Birdfinger. Selling guitars is like, but the thing is guitars are way, look, you know when you got them right, and they're not going to, be okay. And you can just freaking fix the guitar, get it out there to them, make some money. It's going to be okay. Okay, here we go. $3.25. This is y'all's favorite part of the show. Remember, when you think you can't do something and there is no more magic left in this world, there's no more magic left in this world? What? There's no more magic left in this world? Okay, I'll show you something. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Magic. Magic. Let's see how much did I lose this time? One. So we lost $1.25 on that one. I had some magic beans. I like magic beans. Beans. That's great. Let's see. We've done a little bit of everything tonight, you know. I need to really test the movie out before we do it the next time, though. I really need to test the movie out before we do it next time. I want the next movie not to go really well. I'm going to wait probably another 2 weeks because I, like once a month do a movie night. Here's the thing. Hubs. So believe it or not, I keep the floor really clean to my studio, especially since I'm not smoking cigarettes anymore and I don't drink alcohol in here too much ever. The thing is so the quarters stand out and I find them and I keep finding them. So it works out. Boy, you wouldn't believe what people write me. Okay. Oh, here it is. Let's see. Save image. Okay, save. Okay. I'll just give y'all one picture. I think y'all have already seen this a little bit. So I'm going to buy this guitar Thursday. Chunk, no. Okay. It's so it is a I think this is a 1970s Memphis, and that's not really that great, but the lady showed it to me, and y'all can see the discoloration of it. I like that. I do like Deep Burrito. I like it. It's like you said, it's a nicotine yellow. I think this originally started. We're going to see what it really was, but I think the sun has done something to it, and it could be nicotine. I'm good with it. The thing is I like the aged look to this, and for a 55-year-old guitar, this is very nice. It's set up good. I've seen it played. And the gentleman who had it, it was his pride and joy. And he had just passed away. And this guitar has a story, okay? And I like that. Someone said something one day, I forget who it was, but they said, remember, with the instruments, we are just... Oh, it was Slash. Slash said, with the instruments, with guitars especially, we are just caretakers. They'll be here when we're gone. And And this guitar is here when this guy's gone. And I think this guy would want someone like me to grab this thing and play it. I'm going to play it for sure. And I'm paying $65 for this. I've already made the deal. The lady comes back Thursday. It's a done deal. $65. And that's why you want to. That's why he was like saying, take good care of your instruments, because they'll be here after you're gone. I mean, I don't know. I hope that a bunch of my family is going to take a bunch of my guitars. Sunshine probably divvy them out. Sunshine's, I might not know this, but Sunshine's a little bit younger than me. So she's probably going to be divvying them out. And she said some of them we're just never getting rid of. Some of them I would want to. Yeah, Edward. I mean, $65 on that guitar, and like I just love. It screams age, and I will tell you, I got a Telecaster in here, and it has a sound to it. It has a different sound to the Telecaster. And a bunch of people will say, well, Paul, why do you have so many different guitars? I'm going to tell you right now, I could sit here and plug them all in, and there'd probably be a few, there's about 2 or 3 of them that sound kind of the same. But there's a bunch that are just different tools for different jobs. I need to look at I got a Purple Kelly over there that I need to look at. Everything should be working pretty good. I got a BC Rich Gunslinger over there that is freaking like insane. It's like you could just say they got built-in distortion. It's a thing. Not kind of. Yeah, all right, Deep. I'm fixing to get off here too. I got to get up in a couple of hours and do stuff. And I had fun on here. I'm just always doing stuff and junk. But yeah, you know what color that guitar is? This color. That color, that color, that color, banana, 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 banana. You know what? I don't like my banana. I like my bananas kind of green. Green banana, green banana, green banana. I gotta go to bed because I gotta do stuff. So since I opted out of mowing the yard and taking a nap before I came on, I'm going to wake up in the morning and mow the yard and then go to work. It's just what, I need to get the Devil's Nipples signed up with, get them finished with get their album tested out and put out for Bandcamp, and get over to DistroKid and get that signed up. And I'm supposed to be working on some Sunshine Archer stuff too. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Camellia. It's gonna be okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay. And you tell Ert I said hello. Hello, Ert. Hello, Ert. Oh, Ert and Flirt. If I was there, I would pet Ert on his head. Ert, you gonna get a petting. Gonna get a petting. Hey, Willie. And I'll probably see you in the morning. I'm gonna head out, Pookie. I'm gonna try to sleep, but like I said, I've been like my sleep. Like I said, I've been thinking about work in my sleep, and it's been like, oh, that's so bad when I do that. Think about work in my sleep, and it's like I'm at work, and I wake up and go to work. But yeah, we got another one in the bag, and so y'all have a good night. Remember, we love you over here. Y'all take care of each other, and we'll see you out here. Dream of Fonzie, dude. I wished I could dream of Fonzie. I'd rather dream of Chachi because I think Fonzie might be a little intimidating. Shut your brain off. Later, gang. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Good night, y'all.